Oh, hi, hello, welcome on in. Uh, it is episode 2 of Indy by Night Blurred Lines. Episode title, The Unforgettable Horror. We're going to go around the room, introduce who we're going to be playing this evening. And since Warren's not here, unfortunately, Hannah, that means you're the first one up to bat. Take it away.
Hey, I'm Hannah playing Morgan the Zimitzi.
Woo! Next up, we have Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm playing Julian, the Malkavian.
Next up, we have Rob.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rob. I'm going to be playing Vincent, the La Sombra.
And next up, we have Lennon.
Hello, I'm Lennon. I'll be playing Kenneth, the Nosferatu.
Wonderful. And last but not least, we'll have Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm playing Riley, the Toreador.
Best clan. Woo. What?
Yeah, you said it.
I'm
I didn't. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
We'll find out soon. So last week, guys, I got the absolute happiest pleasure of running each one of your characters down and killing them in terrible, terrible ways. Last week was what we'd like to call the embrace for each one of you. As you guys each unfortunately met your untimely/timely demise, depending on who you ask or what you ask. But we spent the later half of the episode stumbling through what it means to be a kindred, a vampire of the night, and some of the horrible taboo things that you guys are having to learn how to process and how to do. You guys started getting some information. There are a lot of new faces. There's a couple of familiar faces amongst you. As it looks like your Baron Fairfield gave you guys a very rough go of how and what you guys need to do and how to survive and thrive in this world. Some supporting characters of Tweedledee and Tweedledum, as you guys have called them in the past, gave a little bit more of an in-depth look overall on the intricacies of what needs to happen if there's someone who calls you guys to a meeting. They did advise that the next rant and rave was not going to be for at least a few months out, and so relatively you guys are able to do what you want as long as you don't cause too much of a ruckus. As they went out and got you guys a couple big bags of hamburgers, you guys said no thank you and left them on the floor and walked past. As you guys all sort of headed out, a good majority of you went towards Vincent's apartment, but I believe there was a few of you that sort of went your own way to go and try to gather some information. But each one of you were handed a small Visa gift card that had about $150 on it to get a nice quality phone of your choosing from your local gas station. And that is where we are picking up this wonderful, wonderful night.
So I would say if people are going to Vincent's, that's where I'd break off and make. Is it like? Are we? Did we establish? Are we like downtown at the moment, or are we somewhere else? I kind of forgot about that piece. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you guys are downtown. Not like the Circle or the Monument downtown, but just a few blocks away.
Okay. Cool. In that case, I am gonna walk those few blocks. Start heading downtown to go find the only other Toreador that I'd probably know where they are.
Yes,
'Cause I have questions.
yes, indeed. The one that said, "The next time I see you, I will kill you," and then they did it.
I mean, he did.
Just because it didn't stick does not mean that it was not effective.
I mean, I should have thought a little harder at the thread.
You know, Riley's not a thinker; they're a speaker.
That's true. It's true. Too
Okay,
cute to think.
that's true. So you head down towards the patron saint, I believe.
Bingo.
Beautiful. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm trying to go home.
You know what? That's easy enough to head that direction.
Yeah, given that I don't have a phone, and Vincent was kind enough to extend the offer, since he's got a phone back at his place, I would definitely accompany him.
Vincent
Same.
may be the only kindred that has a landline still.
Well, you know, when you're a private eye, sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kenneth, you have a new mask. You had a friend reach out and give you a cool mask to cover your face. A quality deworming was probably required, but nonetheless.
Yeah, I gotta fumigate that thing first, but then good to go.
Good thing you guys don't need to breathe. You just walk through the fumes and it'll just be fine.
Exactly.
I forgot about Worm Guy, and now I'm grossed out again.
How could you forget about Worm Guy?
A lot happened this week.
Look,
That
he's
was
my
that
best friend.
traumatic?
Have you met a Toreador? Yes, it is.
I stopped carrying my favorite type of instant coffee. A lot's going on. Got
Okay.
blood in it.
Got blood in it. You hate to see it. Morgan, aka Charlie, where are you heading off to?
I think I will go with Vincent. And the crew.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So, Vincent, you arrive at your wonderful, wonderful home. If you want to describe what the exterior of it looks like, getting ready to head inside.
Yeah, this is just an apartment complex in downtown Indy. It's a medium height building that has a number of studio and one bedroom apartments in it. That at the bottom has somebody who is responsible for making sure that people that don't live there don't hang around. Elevators going up, lots of windows. Seems like it's nice-ish, but not very nice.
Like a solid 2 dots resource, not 3.
Like a solid 3 dots downtown.
I like it. I like it. As you guys ascend, you guys do get a nice glimpse of yourselves in the glass. And all of you are extremely, extremely pale. As you guys are, for the first time, noticing the lack of pigment in your skin.
That's
But
gonna take some getting used to.
He said, think of happy thoughts, right?
Yeah, I've been trying. That's not working for me. But
Gotta do the whole just keep swimming.
a few more floors go by before you hear the ding of an elevator. And then it begins to open as you guys have arrived to Vincent's floor.
well, home sweet home. Gotta admit, there's a part of me that's wanting to go back and check in with our friend downstairs. Maybe later.
Your doorman?
Yeah.
Is he like
Come
on your
on.
payroll or something?
Give Julian a flat stare. No. Other reason. But let's talk about it inside.
Sure.
I'm gonna head over to my door
Mhm.
and try to open the electronic lock that lets me in.
You know, weirdly enough, doesn't quite work.
Okay. Can I make the roll to see if I can overcome the bane?
You absolutely can go ahead and try to make that roll for this poor Lasombra to try to open their front door.
Morgan's just gonna be in the background, like happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
Exactly. Not gonna get in the middle of that.
For once, I'm happy I'm a Luddite.
Right.
So threshold 2. So I think I well, unless my severity is greater than 0.
You know, it is not. So your threshold is indeed 2.
So he like puts his thumb on the biometric reader, puts his thumb on it again, gets angry and like holds it down. Beep. Okay. All right. Maybe that's related. Anyway, come on in. Come on in. And he's gonna gesture to Julian and go, "Phone's over there if you want to call."
Yeah, I'll head straight for the phone and um, dial my house. Well, Chloe first. We'll
Sure.
start there.
A few rings go by. And almost on the last ring before you know it goes to voicemail. Hello?
Chloe,
Yeah.
is everything okay?
Yeah. Oh, everything's good. It's just really late. Are you okay?
Yeah, are you at the house?
Yeah.
Um, this could be a weird question, but when was the last time you remember seeing me?
Before you said you were going on a trip like 3 days ago?
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I told you I was a little on the nervous side.
Yeah. Are you sure you're okay? It's,
Yeah. I just ran into an old friend in the airport lounge, and we went back to his place. So we've just been kind of cussing and discussing things, and kind of lost track of time. But I should be home soon, so I just wanted to make sure you didn't worry. I lost my phone,
Mm.
so I'm gonna if you wouldn't mind, I'll get a hold of Zoe and see if she can't give me a replacement. So I'm gonna be out of touch for a little bit.
Yeah. That's what you need to do. Is there anything you need me to do, Dad?
Yeah, weird thought, but I was wondering if you wouldn't mind going to the condo in Santa Fe and getting it prepped. I'm thinking about heading out there for a while. I just feel like I'm hitting a wall with this most recent book.
Yeah. Do you need it done like tomorrow or?
Sooner the better.
Yeah. I'll check in the morning what flights are available. Do you need me to book
Yeah,
you one
just
too, or?
no, I'll come out later. If you just can go out and get the condo prepped, and that way everything's ready, and then I will come out as soon as I've gotten things buttoned up and the house winterized and all that stuff. So
Yeah. That's I can do that. Yeah, for sure.
okay, awesome.
All right. I'm
All
gonna
right, I love
go
you,
back.
sweetie. You
Yeah.
get some sleep. Everything fine on your end? No temptations? Making smart choices? Avoiding negative people? All that good stuff, like your sponsor says.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, I just haven't seen you in a few days, so just wanted to, you know, check in.
Yeah. No, we're good. Just long days at work.
I hear you. Well, I'll see you soon.
All right. Love you, Dad.
Love you too. Bye.
The condo somewhere safe.
That's just to get her away from me, since I don't know what this entails.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess cards on the table. I'll say I know a little bit more. Letting. Think Charlie, right? Is that how you want people to talk to you?
Yeah, that'd be
Cool.
great.
Cool. I think Charlie and I have something in common in that we were involved with people who paid attention to what these things do, who they do it to. So probably if the condo's somewhere where nobody that you know might know where it is, that would be a good idea.
Well, people know where it is, but not people who I think we need to worry about.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Of course,
And
I don't
as
know who we need to worry about, so maybe I'm talking out of my ass right now.
yeah, me either. And I think as Vincent looks thoughtful for a minute, the color comes back into him, and he starts breathing a little bit more naturally. Oh, I guess that did it. It's just thinking about what I was going to do the next time I met the person who did this to us, or me. So maybe it's not happy thoughts for any ever.
I just want to figure out a way to, I guess, undo it if possible.
I don't think that's a possibility.
Oh, I
And
don't
we can
know.
look around, but
The world's full of interesting things. Apparently, a lot more vibrant and supernatural than I wanted to initially believe.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
So, you guys killed these things?
I mostly took pictures.
Uh, I never killed one. I just went around with others who attempted to.
Okay.
I was just more intrigued to learn more about this side, not to become it, though.
Understood.
I'm assuming that's not true of you, or I'm sorry, I've been calling you Ken for a while. Do you go by Ken or something else?
oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's
All
okay.
right, cool. Um, Neither of you were involved in any of that.
Nope, just
No.
wound up in that cell. Yeah,
Wrong place, wrong time. Wrong
exactly.
time, wrong place.
I think I was at the right place at the right time, but not for me, for the person who did this to me.
Yeah. I just am confused why there was so many of us at one time.
Well, I believe the Baron sounds ridiculous. Said it was to replenish the ranks.
Yeah, it seemed like we were maybe part of a draft.
You figure you'd want people who wanted this.
Yeah, it's
So
just hard to know who to trust.
and it's a crazy coincidence that it just happens to be all different types of kindred, I suppose, at the same time.
I don't know. I wish we had someone more alliterative who could have expressed the details of our current predicament in a much more intelligent and useful manner, I guess would be the best way to say it. I don't really felt like I learned a lot from the Baron. I felt like I questioned whether he knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it kind of sounded like BS. He was just talking to talk, but
Well, Riley seems like they knew somebody who might know something about this stuff. There are others. I think a lot of others.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, I wonder if we should be concerned that they went off by themselves, or
uh, you just gotta let them do their thing.
I was gonna say when I knew Riley when they were younger, just like my daughter Chloe, you don't tell them what to do. The minute you say no, that's exactly what they want to do.
Yeah, that seems to be 100% accurate.
I mean, I only saw a little of the two of you together, but I think the last time that happened with you, Charlie, the two of you ended up here. So,
Yeah, but like the strange part was is that we were not together at that point. So I feel like it's kind of a coincidence. I,
lucky us.
I don't. Yeah. I storyteller. Would I know if it was bad to go ask another Baron? Would I know Eva's a Baron?
Yeah, you had information that there was a baron that sent the regards when they uh, took over the house, and but left you in the basement. Um, you had reached out to Eva before about um, your sister Meg and told you not to come around these parts because you
Hmm.
may be a danger to your sister and yourself. But you do know she is a baron, and it was also sort of reinforced by Fairfield that it was probably not a good idea for you to discuss with another baron.
Yeah. Well, so I know another person we could ask, but I don't think it would keep us out of trouble at this point. So,
Yeah, I'm not looking to court any sort of trouble at this point in time.
right. I mean, I want information, but
I need to get my feet under me and even comprehend what the next few days of my life are going to be. I have so
Well,
much things to cancel.
I think before we left, you'd mentioned somewhere where we could maybe get our hands on a book. Maybe.
Yeah, that's over in Terre Haute. I can't guarantee there's anything 100% useful to our circumstances, but they've always had quality occult materials in the past, some very ancient tomes. Some of them are in my personal library, but none that really deal with this.
That's about an hour away. That's sort of an investment.
Well, I can make a phone call and just talk to the owner. I mean, he knows who I am. I've done some book signings over there.
So let's say hypothetically that you're right and
Hmm.
that the owner there has a book that is able to tell them all about vampires.
Hmm.
Do we really want them reading it right now?
No, no, no. I'm going to ask them. I'll present it as though I'm doing a research project for my next book. It's going to be all about the supernatural creatures. I'll make it broad. Fae, uh, lycanthropes, vampires, stuff that's really old. The classics, things that might have more of an air to truth to them, or historical reference that we can look into. Um, it's plausible. I've written several books, so it gives us a nice cover.
Okay. I mean, if you think that you can sell it, then okay.
If
I guess I'm concerned about telling someone that we might be interested in something like, and he's going to gesture at himself, say, and then showing up being that.
well, I could probably have them send it via courier if they've got something. We may not have to meet them in person at all. I mean, like you said, Terre Haute's only an hour away. Hell, I could probably put it on my Instacart once I knew the title of the book.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm at
Uh,
any port in a storm, so
Do you have a computer?
yeah. Hang on, it's encrypted. It's gonna take me.
Oh, all I need is the telephone number. If you wouldn't mind looking that up, and I'll give them a call. I
Yeah.
don't usually touch those things.
Yep. We'll see.
I'm a typewriter guy.
The La Sombra in life versus the La Sombra in Unlife.
We will see. Nah.
Nah. Actually, would you like to willpower that, or would you like to leave that as a bestial failure, friend?
I'm thinking about it.
I mean, a bestial failure when we don't know what's going on could be kind of sick.
Spoken like a
Yeah,
toreador, not
I think
there.
I'll leave it. I think I'll leave it.
Perfect. Let me do some quick research here on your clan, for a friend, of course.
I mean, the compulsion is called ruthlessness.
Mm-hmm.
So, show of hands, who in the apartment has kneecaps currently?
No one now.
No, you can put yours down.
Coming for those kneecaps, Julian.
Um, as you are trying to get into this laptop, something pops from within, and the screen just goes black. And you do suffer from your compulsion of your ruthlessness. So the next time you fail any action, they receive a 2 dice penalty to any and all rolls until a future attempt at the same action succeeds or until the scene ends. So until the scene ends or you attempt to get into that laptop again, you have a 2 dice penalty.
I mean, I am going to try again, but
Okay.
I expect that with a 2 dice penalty, I'm going to do worse. So
It could get worse than a bestial failure. Let's find out. And before messy critical.
that would be great. Close, but no.
Close, but no. Unfortunately enough, you can feel this failure weighing on you significantly. A lot more than something like this would have handled in the past. You can definitely sense that this is a anger and frustration that is almost beast-like in nature. That's sort of just barreling up in your stomach there.
He's going to get up and go to close the laptop, and just you hear it go hard, like smack. Maybe it's okay.
It's not okay.
Great night for that. No, I don't have an option right.
I'll just call information if that's okay.
Perfect.
I pick up the phone, dial 411.
Love that for you.
Yeah, I just need the. Can you connect me, or do you need to give me the number?
For what, sorry?
I'm trying to get a hold of Cain and Fable in Terre Haute.
Mm. I can give you the number. They're currently outside of business hours, but I'd be more than happy to give you the number currently.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll just give them a call in the morning.
Perfect. And they go ahead and just rattle off the phone number for Cain and Fables.
I jot it down. Hang up the phone. Get. Oh, it's gonna make life so much harder. Just operating only during night hours. Mm,
I mean,
Okay.
what's the harm of trying to call?
good point. I'll dial the number anyways. Maybe somebody's there stocking shelves. Fingers
Never know.
crossed.
That would be a good time to ask if you have blackout curtains.
Yes, looks. Yeah. You never really thought about if they close all the way.
I'll cross my fingers.
Oh, sorry. Are you planning on staying?
Nope, I just have no idea what time it is. Thinking about that.
Looks at the laptop, looks back at Kenneth. Yeah, me either.
Also, I think it's canon that Lasombros can't read digital clocks.
It's all jumbled up and messed up.
Exactly. It's all just zeros across the board.
Digital
I think
clock
across his
dyslexic.
face goes, I could absolutely find that out. I'm not going to do that right now.
Exactly.
I'm assuming no answer at Cain and Fable.
No answer at Canon Fables.
Hang it up. Okay. I guess I will. Is there any hotels nearby? I'll say that looking at Vince.
Hotels? Yeah, plenty.
Okay. I just figure I should probably secure a room for the day.
Yeah. Sure. He'll rattle off a few nearby ones and say, this one's kind of nice. This one sucks, but free breakfast. Well, okay.
Are
So
there
doesn't
any that
help.
you can think of that have interior rooms with no windows?
Never really thought about the floor plan. I guess can I think of any?
Um, sorry, I'm doing some thinking. Yes, there's a couple of hotels. They're not like they're in between the nice end and then they're the not murder hotels. In between that have a couple of interior rooms.
So those are your options. You're talking about 150-ish a night.
I'm not worried about the price. I'll pick up the phone and call my information again. And request one of the hotels and book an interior room with no windows.
Easy enough to do.
I think we should probably all exchange contact information before we part ways, just so we have some way to get a hold of each other. I can give you my number because I will be contacting my assistant and having her acquire a new phone for me. So my number won't change, but I don't know if you will be able to secure your original numbers, if you want to provide an email address, what's going to be more convenient. I know, Vince, you have a landline, but I don't know how useful that will be given that you're probably not going to be in your apartment a whole lot. So,
Yeah, no, this thing basically never gets used. Was cheaper to get the internet cable.
yeah, I hear you. They tried to swindle me with that too. I said no.
Short term, it worked out. But yeah, I'll get my original number back, and he's gonna go and pull out a piece of paper and just scribble down phone number, email address, and he's gonna think about it for a minute and go, prefer phone.
I will hand him one of my business cards. I'll hand one to Ken and to Charlie as well.
Okay.
I'm still doing psychic consultations, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have thought to ask this before, but they work.
Psychic consultations? Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, but like, really?
Well, come over here and sit down. We'll take a moment. We'll peer into your future.
Okay, let's do it.
Feel so scared to sit across the table from
Okay. So I'm going to
Circling
accidentally
Malkavian.
activate premonition.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a bunch of bullshit and patter, but I didn't know I could really do this now. So sweet.
It's wonderful. So
I just love the con man being like, "Yeah, but are yours real?"
yeah.
Okay, so resolve plus aspects.
Mhm.
There we go. Come on, you stupid thing. I'm gonna have to get a new mouse. God damn it! I just clicked my way out of Roll20.
You're my hero.
I just ah!
So not only was Julian a Lasombra, but Justin also is currently a Lasombra.
Apparently, yeah. This moment in time, I am most definitely a Lasombra.
Lasombra Bruja heard.
The Sombraha.
Oh my god,
Baramba?
so frustrating.
Le
Okay,
Bruja.
all right, there. Finally,
La Bramba.
La Bamba?
Don't you shake your head at me, Rob.
okay. Hold on, I apologize.
It's all right.
Gotta
Screwing
do
everything
something
up.
walking multiple blocks.
All I can picture is Riley just slowly walking to their destination. Just I'm having a great time here in the night air,
Oh.
and you know.
It's a gorgeous night. I don't know what y'all are upset about.
Headphones on, popping.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god, vampires!" And Riley's over here like, "First time."
Thanks, I hate it.
Is there a difficulty that you know of off the top of your head, Bruce?
There is, I believe it is 3, but I will double check real quick. So it's actually going to be whatever I deem appropriate.
Okay,
10.
I will just get rid of the difficulty and I'll just hit submit and we'll see what happens.
Love that for you.
If Roll20 wants to do anything.
Clearly, you're asking too much.
Is amazing.
Hey, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, I'll go ahead and do a willpower. Why not? That sounds like fun.
Love it.
This is gonna drive me nuts.
There it is. 4.
Okay, so 4 total successes.
Are you trying to hone in on anything in particular about Vincent's future?
Yeah, I want to know particularly if he's got any direct threats to his immediate well-being.
Yeah.
Like potential dangers that he could find himself encountering.
Yes, of course, indeed. Unlike your readings in the past, this one takes you on a bit of a journey that you aren't expecting. Your vision fades away from you, and you see it almost like it's flying in between buildings downtown. It's very disorienting. Up, down, loops. Before it finally shows Vincent but barely visible within the shadows between these two buildings. Almost like he's part of the shadows. And you can audibly hear drip, drip, drip of a liquid hitting a puddle. As you move around, and this is all very unwilling of yours. You almost feel like a passenger of your senses. As it moves around and you begin to rotate, and you begin to see Vincent, but the fangs are fully extended down and blood dripping from his chin just into a puddle. You don't see a body, but you just see the blood dripping. It sort of
And-
fast forward a bit,
Okay.
but you don't move.
Right.
Still standing there, an unmarked truck stops behind them and opens up. You see a couple of different people. They're wearing almost like high-end military gear. And you hear the sound of a very deep bark echoing in the distance. Up in the distance, overlooking the whole scene, you can see what looks like an outline of an individual on a rooftop, peering down at the scene. Unable to get is as it's just so silhouetted out by the moon before you are thrusted back into your senses sitting across in this apartment.
Couple of quick questions. The buildings,
Mhm.
was there anything about them that was significant that would be recognizable to me as a lifetime resident of Indianapolis?
No, they instead of being like buildings that have sort of features to them, they all looked just like brick buildings side by side by side. They all had the exact same shade, exact same
Gotcha.
shape.
Very cookie cutter.
Exactly.
The vehicle,
Mhm.
was there anything like a license plate that I could make out, or like like some sort of badge or insignia? Like if it was some sort of, you said it was a military like vehicle.
No, so the clothing they were wearing
the
was the
okay.
military, but it was an
But yeah,
unmarked
okay,
white van that was pulled in.
gotcha.
I will say, with 4 successes, being a very clear vision, if you were to see the license plate again, you can't in your head. It's like a dream where like you
Right.
can't see it, but as soon as you get that sense of deja vu and understand. No, that's where I saw that from. Is where you
Gotcha.
sort of get from it, but you can't recall that piece of nugget of information currently.
Holy shit! What the fuck was that?
What?
Whoa, that's never happened before. So yeah, your future is fraught with peril.
I'm dead.
No, but there is risk to your life. There, if you choose to give in to the monster inside, and I feel it will overcome you. It will make you a danger that will put you in danger, if that makes sense. I see dangerous enemies aligning against you, ones who are, I believe, equipped to deal with things like us. If I see it again, I feel like I'll know, which will give us a tactical advantage.
Okay. Okay.
You
look at computer again. Would I be able to sketch anything recognizable for the Orpheus group?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, I'm gonna have to roll craft, right? So that's
yeah. It's definitely gonna be Dex plus Craft for that, but yeah.
all right. So with 0 dice, can I do this?
Um, you start drawing a circle around for it. No, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. No, I think it was no.
So I think he tries a couple times and says, God fucking damn it! Sorry,
no,
sorry.
no, it's okay.
All right. There's a group.
Uh-huh.
They go by Orpheus. Did you see anything related to that? Or I'm gonna try to describe Kate, like, or a woman who looks like this.
No, unfortunately, the visions aren't that clear. Nondescript individuals in tactical clothing and gear, also a dog, and someone watching everything unfolding from above. And I don't know if that's supposed to be representative of the Baron or a more powerful source orchestrating things. I didn't see any of the normal indicators that it was a puppet master who was pulling the strings, but they were definitely involved somehow. A
Did you see
watcher.
the dog?
No, I just heard it.
Why? Is the specific dog relevant?
I, I'm not 100% sure. I knew somebody out there that did have a dog, so that's why I was just curious if you had seen it, then I could maybe help, pinpoint who it was. But I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that do that sort of thing with dogs. So
Also, I don't think the name Kate was ever mentioned. As you know, Vincent was describing this person, but Charlie, the description you know of who they're referring to, and obviously the Orpheus group definitely rings a bell for you as well.
I will not let on to that though.
Of course not. Why would you?
Anybody else want a reading?
No, that looked kind of creepy actually. I will pass.
That was
Especially
amazing.
since you seem so shocked by it, I don't know that I wanna.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys because we're kind of in the same boat here. My whole shtick has been bullshit my entire life.
You
I
think?
No, I'm just letting you know. I mean, I'm not
Oh,
really a psychic,
I,
so but now apparently I fucking am.
so you went from like not at all and just BSing everybody to
Yes, I went to cold reading and deception and performance and patter and all the good stuff that charlatans use. And now I just had a real life vision that was amazing.
okay. Well, I'm just saying, and not that I want this to come true, but if this does come true, then I'll believe you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna try to make it not.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
No, I'm not
what
saying
I'm
like go out
what I'm
there and have this
encouraging.
happen to you.
Gonna agree with Vincent on that one.
That's why I think it might be beneficial to let me look into your futures, because the question I asked to my spirit guide was, is there any immediate danger that Vincent will face? And that was what I was shown, is that he can easily succumb to the monster that's inside and attract the attention of dangerous foes.
I'm gonna look at Kenneth. You can let him, but
You know what? You only die maybe once. Okay.
Twice, technically.
twice. Oh,
Twice. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like once if we do it well.
Exactly.
True. So what do you say, Ken?
All right, I'll go over and I'll sit across from him and
All right.
I'm gonna sit next to Julian.
If I say anything that's like bullshit, just know that's what I'm used to doing, okay? I don't even know if I need to really touch your hands, but we're gonna do that. So hold your hands out for me. I
I'll
need
do
you
just
to
that.
I need you to empty your mind, okay? I want you to just not think about your a blank slate. Can you do that for me?
I will try.
Here goes nothing.
As you go ahead and try this again, we're going to head and switch scenes for a little bit. As Riley, you walk in to a very familiar place.
That stretch is both in game and out of game. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm gonna just kind of stand up straight, act like I own the place, and walk over towards the dude guarding the stairs that I talked to last time I was here.
Looks at you. Turns around and looks inside the VIP area. And looks back.
It's like you saw a ghost.
Huh.
Yep. So, am I good? Are we good?
We're about to find out.
Is your boss home?
Always.
All right.
He goes ahead and moves to allow you to pass.
Well, thanks. Gonna kind of walk around him. Like I'd tip you, but I have no money. So, have a good night, man.
This is going to be entertainment enough.
Ah, cool.
And he turns out
Yeah.
and just looks back towards the rest of the room.
Glad things don't change. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna, again, confidently, calmly, freaking out on the inside. You can't prove it. Gonna walk up and into the VIP area. Once I get up, like once I get there, I keep assuming it's up some stairs because that just feels VIP to me.
Actually, the other way. It's actually like sunken into the
Oh,
floor a little bit.
cool. Then when I get to the bottom of the stairs, I'm just gonna stand there and kind of like look around the room for a second. Very clearly, like not trying to hide the fact that I'm there.
Um, the VIP people are looking around. Notice you. Give you up and down.
My sleeves are pulled up, showing off like tattoos in a big way.
When a familiar gentleman wearing a crimson suit and very well tailored beard walks up. I told you.
Why did I think that I would be taking your threat literally?
Well, you should have.
Valid. But I wish I could call this a a pleasure trip. I'm here on business for me. I'm looking for you.
I figured you'd be looking for me rather sooner rather than later. Surprised it took you 3 days to do so.
I was kind of in a cage.
Is that what you're into now?
No. I charge extra for that and you know it. But yeah. It was me and 5 others? So 6 of us? Different cages? None of us like we all have vague idea of who, what, when, where we are kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I figured kind of have nowhere else to go, so kind of hat in hand here. But I guess we're family, huh? So I'm not asking for a place to stay or to hold a dollar or anything like that. I just want to know how to not get got.
Everyone get out. And you begin to see the VIP section sort of clear out. People frustrated, but knowing who the person running this club is begins to sort of just exit out.
I'm gonna make some haha kind of faces at people if they want to look at me in disgust. I'm gonna be like, "You heard the guy," kind of thing.
You definitely, as you look around, you're probably used to it being towards you, but you get the sense that it's just the fact that they were kicked out of VIP, that they probably had to
Oh.
pay for to get in for one reason or another, and they're just dismissed.
Yeah. Then in that case, no refunds.
Um, a a singular person still remains seating.
Gonna look at the person and kind of look back at Derek, like,
She
what's
can
the deal
stay.
there? You're the boss.
Anyway, what business can I assist you with this evening? Besides living.
I don't I don't know how to say this. Feel like there's some skills. Feel like there's maybe some nuance to this new side of the clock that I thought I understood, but clearly I don't.
Mm.
Um Y'all take some real heavy pride in this gang shit, and I figure if that pride's around, I should probably know what I got tattooed on me. So I'm not a lapdog anymore.
Congratulations, you're off the training pads.
Yeah, I'll be where I want, damn it.
Well, I'm
Not
not
in
the
here.
Baron in this portion of town, but the one that
Are
is.
you? Are you a Baron?
I am one of the three, yes.
Okay. Now I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't have come here. I don't know if this is like a faux pas or what, or if it's different because we're family or whatever you want to call it, or
Which one do you report to?
crap, what's his name? Got some dumb
That's
kids.
enough. That's enough to understand. You said his name.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
Can I move?
As you so politely said to my guests, no refund.
Damn it. That was a little bit. That was kind of harsh. I'm sorry I did that to your people.
I could care less about these people. But I don't think there is anything I can help you with, Riley.
No tips, tricks, ideas on how to operate where I could maybe get a job. I don't know how this functions. And I kind of grew accustomed to a very specific lifestyle when I was in it the first time. Want not, need not, you know what I mean? Like I was kind of real good for one thing and one thing only. Um,
I'm aware
so I
what you
fi-
brought to the table, Riley.
yeah. So I don't know if that's a means of survival now, if that's just what I gotta go back to kind of thing.
I can't answer that because I'm not your Baron. And me providing you that sort of information is dangerous to you and to the relationship that is new.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. I don't want to put you in that kind of spot.
And that's when the lady stands up wearing this very tight but elegant black dress as she walks over with her hair tied back up into a bun, walks forward. I think this is where I come into play here. Adeline Taylor, nice to meet you. And she holds her hand out expectingly.
I'll shake it. Lover boy, good to meet you.
She still holds it aloft.
I'll shake her hand a little bit more.
She looks to Derek and then puts it back down.
Did
I think we have a lot to discuss. Riley? Is it?
That's a name, yeah.
Is that the name you prefer?
I don't know what
I
I'd
know
prefer
the
at this point.
name that they toss around for you as some derogatory term, but
Which
like you
name
said,
is the
you're
derogatory one?
lover boy.
I mean, that's what I was for a very long time.
I'm aware, but like you said yourself, you're no longer on the pee pads, friend.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a taking it back kind of thing or what. I guess we'll feel that one out. But I mean, if there's things that you can teach me, I'm happy to learn and happy to understand. Kind of used to running off of drugs and spite. So I'm not sure how to function anymore, and was offered a bag of hamburgers and that smelled like horse shit.
Because it probably is.
Yeah, and I am starving and have no idea how to go about that without. Everybody says don't cause a scene, so I'm trying to not cause a scene, but the hunger pang's getting crazy.
When was the last time you ate?
I don't know, I was out for 3 days.
Interesting. She looks over towards Derek, and Derek's like, on that note, I'm going to leave before this conversation gets pleasantly uncomfortable for all of us.
All right, thanks, Dad.
Do not call me that. And Derek begins to take his leave. I am happy to sort of show you the ropes, Riley. And I could be a person you could call on if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I could be what they call a mala for you.
I'm waiting for the butt.
I think he just walked away.
That's a really good one. No, but nothing's free. Was it like, what do you want?
A chance to tutor someone? You see, not all of us like to watch these pupils burn.
It kind of sucks being grabbed up and then tossed to the wolves. So, if you got advice, I've got ears to listen.
I have all of the advice for you, Riley. You just have to let me know what you would like to see or know.
I have thoughts and ideas. Like I said, existing off of drugs and spite. I feel like I have a plethora of the latter, and I need means of directing it.
That's fair.
Um,
I need you to go ahead and please roll composure plus wits for me.
Composure plus wits feels like a trap. Composure plus wits feels like a trap. But we're gonna do it anyway. Is there a difficulty that I'm shooting against or no?
Yes, there is. DC 4.
Feels like a trap. I'm gonna willpower that.
They are as well.
There we go. So it's gonna be 5.
To there. Eight. Unfortunately, they had a critical after the reroll.
Well, that's just rude.
So that is 3 points of margin.
Take 12 points of aggravated willpower damage.
Exactly. I sincerely just want you to succeed. I think the Night of Darkness, or whatever they're calling it now, was a brouhaha answer to a Venture's problem.
See, and I feel like it was a very convenient way to wrap up some louder loose ends than people would like without raising eyebrows.
It's definitely possible, but the amount of new chowder that are running afoot would be surprising.
I mean, I know I'm a revenge turn, so
It's a possibility, but it's also a possibility that you were in the right place for the right person.
well, like I was telling Red Suit over there, it's me plus 5
That you are aware of from your
that
group.
I woke up with
Yes,
in not that kind of way.
we've heard. I've heard. Probably at least 10 to 15 more of that exact same story. We're talking anywhere between 50 and 60 brand new, sireless childer running the streets of Indianapolis currently.
That sounds like a problem. Well, I don't know if that's a problem.
It can be. Untaught, they can stumble into things that they shouldn't have and bring down the forces that we've worked very, very diligently to remove.
All right. So, is there anything? This is probably a way deeper question than I mean it to sound, but is there anything I can do right now to help ensure the safety and survival of my 5? I'm broke. I have some knowledge of how this community works. They have marginal, if none, to my knowledge. And I don't think that across across all their gangs or whatever the hell they are, clans. There we go. Across all of their clans, that they would have anybody nearly as willing and interested in helping.
And what
I'm
makes
not
you think
asking
that you and I are of the same clan, Riley?
I don't know.
You're not
I made the
incorrect.
I made the joke at Derek about like, oh, I guess we're family, but there seems to be there's something that feels familial with you. I don't know if that's just a sixth sense thing or if that's we can smell our own.
Not necessarily we can smell our own, but we, as a clan, as a collective of Toreadors, We enjoy the finer things. We enjoy,
So, I mean, you look great. So,
obviously, buildings, art, decor, fashion, music.
not people made out of worms. I figured that one out earlier tonight also.
Gross.
Yeah, incredibly.
That being said, do you have a phone?
I knew I was going to make a stop on the way. No, they took my phone and they said I can't have it back.
Good.
So they gave me means of getting a new one.
Fantastic. And she reaches into she looks behind her and opens up a small clutch and hands you a card. And just says, Adeline Taylor, physical fitness instructor. And it has a number on the back.
Well, that would explain why you look so great.
What can I say?
Yeah.
You need anything, Riley, feel free to use me as a resource.
I don't want to be presumptuous.
Then don't.
That's very fair. Then I'll keep my mouth shut.
That first one lesson is free.
Thank you.
Now,
What do I?
the next time that I offer my hand like this, guess then we'll be on the same page.
Keep that in mind.
She gives a small little curtsy in her dress before walking over to her clutch, grabbing it, putting it on, and walking out to the remainder of the establishment as Derek, standing outside the VIP section, having a conversation with the bouncer, sees her leave. And he began to walk back in and walk past you and sit in the spot that he was in prior as the rest of the VIP section begins to fill up around him.
Now, what's the vibe of this club? Is it like a lounge kind of feel? Is it like out here dancing? Is it
Definitely more lounge than it is dancing. There are some people that are inebriated and dancing inside the VIP section in a calm manner, but still very more lounge-like versus nightclub.
okay? Then I'll kind of stand in my spot for a second, kind of wait to see if I can make general eye contact with Derek, like not direct, but just make sure that we have each other's attention, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Kind of give him a little bit of a nod.
He nods
Then
back and shows a smirk that shows a single fang that's just a little bit like lower than the rest of his teeth line.
if I knew how to do that, I would send it back. Uh, but yeah, I'll spin around and head back out into the night, and I'm gonna go find myself a place to go dance. I want to go find like a nightclub. I want to go have a good time. Uh, and we might cause some trouble, but I haven't decided yet.
I love that for everyone about to be involved.
Yep.
You go ahead and begin to
Good
go.
luck, everybody else.
Exactly. Go and find a place to do so. As we change the scene once again back to Vincent's apartment. As we are now mid reading.
Hopefully it'll work a little better this time.
I would love that for everyone involved.
3.
3. Same question, but for Kenneth.
No, I'm looking more at what if Kenneth's appearance is going to be a detriment. Like, can he overcome this in the world? Is, Is it a risk? That kind of stuff. Mostly focused on his looks, No offense.
Yeah, none taken.
I mean, I can see your teeth through your cheeks. It's a little unsettling. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
Messed up, but understandable. Um, Once again, your senses are thrusted away from you as you see Kenneth walking on a sidewalk that has no beginning or end, but just a singular sidewalk that is going down that seemingly has a street lamp that is consistently just hovering over them. Almost like you can see the ground moving, but almost like it's like a track that he's just walking on over and over and over again. But you see that he has this mask over his face, the one that was given to him by the similar wormling, if you will. Um, un People begin to pass by and not seeming to notice. Just sort of head looking straight ahead or head facing down, but you can't see the face or where they're actually looking, but seeming to not really pay attention to kind of sort of walking through. You see jackets begin to be worn by these individuals as they're passing by Kenneth. Kenneth's still wearing the same outfit that you see them in now, but it looks like it's getting colder from the people what dress around them. You see hoods begin to fly up, but it looks like a gust of wind flies by. And you see the mask blow off the face. Teeth now showing through the cheeks, fangs protruding through the holes. And Kenneth continues to walk. No one seems to notice as they pass by. And then finally, Kenneth stops and waves at someone. As they stop, and all the people that were passing by Kenneth begin to turn and run. No audible sound, but just turn and run. As they've now seemingly noticed. Through the wind, sort of circling above. Almost like a Winnie the Pooh cartoon, where the wind just sort of goes where it pleases to give the direction. The mask, as Kenneth is waving, sort of wraps around, and the piece that goes around the ear lands and sort of drapes over the back of Kenneth's hand. And Kenneth puts it back on, looks down to the ground, and continues to walk as people continue now to pass by once again.
The person he waved at, is there any identifiable?
It was like almost like a group of people that were, and they're more or less just waving at this group.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I understand.
Before you are brought back to your senses.
Woo! Well, I have good news for you.
Okay.
Your affliction, you'll find a way to pass unnoticed. And as the seasons change, that power will grow to where you'll no longer need your mask. But you must be wary of trying to obtain intimate connections with people. Even though you'll be able to hide it if you let people get too close, it will pierce that illusion and people will see what's underneath and they will be afraid. So be cautious
Surprisingly,
about who you make connections with.
not as bad of an omen as I thought that would be. I
Kind
can
of
be
pat,
wary of strangers. Yeah,
kind of pats him on the shoulder.
yeah, just don't make friends. Got it. Yeah, no, not.
No, be careful. I think make friends with the people like us, people who may judge you but not fear you. Does that make sense?
think so.
Okay, well, I better get to my hotel room. I've got number. Do I got a number for you, Ken? Or email
Uh,
address or random payphone in the park that you
yeah, it might
monitor
have
regularly?
might have to be the payphone in the park. I don't really keep many emails, so
Okay, well, if you want
yeah,
to jot that number down, that way I've got a way to get a hold of you.
sure. I assume there's a pencil and a pen somewhere.
Yeah, uh, Vince had one out
Oh,
earlier
okay.
when his computer shot shit. So
I'll just write down what is just a random string of numbers, and I'll just send that
this
over
is
to you. There you go.
this is gonna
I think
get a hold of you.
possibly we will see.
Okay, you have a place
Well,
where you hang out regularly, just in case I can't get you at this phone number.
uh, the payphone at the park, that was a pretty good idea. Just try the nearby park. I'll be there.
Okay, got it.
Right.
Charlie, if you jot your number and email address down, I'll get out of your way and go get some rest or whatever it is we do.
Yeah. I would put down both. I'm not sure if I could get my old phone number back, but
Well, you've got my
some
card, so if you're not able to get that number, you can just give me a text.
sounds
I'll
great.
do my best to text back. But I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably call you.
Probably smarter that way.
And I assume you'll be near Riley. I don't really know kind of what the vibe is there between y'all.
I'm not really sure either right now, but yes, and I should probably go find them.
Okay, so I'll just reach out to you and then we can get me in touch with Riley.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was nice to meet you. Wish it could have been under better circumstances. I'm gonna go crawl into the bathtub at a small hotel and hope that sleep is easier than anticipated.
A bathtub?
I'm really paranoid. You know, you see a lot of movies, and I don't know if the kind of vampires we are explode the minute any sunlight hits us. So, just for extra precaution, I can go in the bathroom and secure myself in there. So if someone happens to have the door across the hall open and they open the door into my room and sunlight comes in, if I am the type of vampire that explodes with any touch of sunlight, then I won't have to worry about exploding. So
You can get
I
yourself one of those sleeping bags that zips all the way up.
I don't have a car right now. So getting to the nearest sporting goods store and I don't even think is like Kmart or Target or whatever it is open. I don't normally shop for myself. I have a personal assistant who does this stuff, so it's kind of been a while since I've had to figure this out on my own. Um, but yeah, so I don't even know if I have my credit card. Oh shit! I hope I have my credit card. Pulls out his wallet and starts frantically. Okay, okay,
You good?
yeah. Like I said, I usually don't deal with this kind of stuff, so It's just been easier to have Zoe take care of everything when it comes to like booking hotels and buying things, doing store stuff, So, but yeah,
So that's one. Charlie, Ken, do you have somewhere to go?
hint to get the fuck out of my house.
I can definitely
Anybody
find a
else
spot.
deny?
Yeah, I'll
Sorry.
find a spot. I'll find a spot.
Great.
Yeah, I can find a spot.
Perfect. Well, I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Yes, yes, you will. I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Yep, I'll just turn and walk out the door.
All right. The two of you exit awkwardly, keeping quiet as you guys both take the elevator down. Where are you guys looking to head to?
I'm gonna assume that I know where Riley went to.
I would argue you know the clubs that I enjoy.
You would have
All right,
known
well,
that
I'll
Riley
be
probably would
searching at
have.
all the clubs.
Yeah, I would say the first thing you would have thought would probably be the patron saint. And then, if not found there, the clubs that are around.
I'll make my way around.
Okay.
I'll find them eventually.
What about you, Kenneth? Where are you heading off to?
I'm gonna head off to a nearby park / heavily wooded area, whatever's the most nearby.
Okay. And looking for anything in particular, or
You know, I'm wondering if I could find any sort of wildlife out there. It's the city. It's the city.
sure,
But, you know.
sure. Um, go ahead and roll. Wits plus animal Ken for me, please.
Animal Ken.
Haha.
Freaking got there.
You're just jealous because your name is a part of a skill.
Yeah.
Ken's just cool like that.
He's just Ken.
I was trying to make larceny part of my name, but that doesn't work.
Just Lars.
If Roll20 will work with me.
The Technol Riley got there.
That was rough.
Shut up.
Much like your technology roll.
I have no dots in technology.
Like I said, rough.
I have a Lasombra for that.
You actually don't have a Lasombra for that.
You might have a Lasombra for that. It just doesn't help.
That's I have 0 dots. My Lasombra has 0 dots. By saying my Lasombra, it's one that I know generally.
Yeah, dang. How Toreador of you.
We're all gonna die in 2 days.
Wow. You know what? I forgot that you and asked you because it might be the first time you made a roll. Are you aware of how to make rolls with the skills?
I thought I was. Perhaps it's a me problem, perhaps it's a technology problem.
It could be.
How many dots do you have?
Yeah, how many dots does Lennon have in technology? That's the real question. So
Yeah. 0.
so if you go to skills and just click on Animal Ken, and then it's gonna should have a pop up that asks for a secondary attribute. You just click on that and then go to wits, and then hit submit. Submit for 0 on the pool size modifier when you get to that window.
Yeah, it is not wanting to let me click on anything, which is quite strange.
Let me pull up your sheet real quick and make sure it's also just not a sheet issue. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. I don't know. We could take a peek at it after the fact.
Okay, so it's not a me issue this time, possibly.
I just got it to work, so it might be your computer issue.
Maybe a me issue.
But you were able to go ahead and roll. I rolled it for you. You're welcome. But
Thank you.
5 successes on your search. As you're looking around, you do see what looks like a small fox that is sort of making its way, sort of prowling across this open, little bit of open field of this park.
I'm just gonna go over to it.
Okay. You make your way over to this fox, and it doesn't seem to have recognized or like realized you're there currently.
I'm just gonna go right in its line of sight and just
Just stare at
see
it.
if it knows. Yeah, just stare at it.
It stops, looks at you, and makes like a hiss, growl sound towards you. And like stands its ground.
Yeah, didn't really think I'd get this far.
Don't you love when that happens?
Absolutely. Against any better judgment, I'm just gonna go and try to just pick it up.
Love that for you. Well, that would be Dex plus Animal Can. That's gonna be a little bit difficult here. Did you want to give it one more shot, or would you like me to roll it for you for tonight?
If you don't mind.
No, I can
And
roll it for you.
then
We can get it figured out
okay.
off stream.
Yeah, maybe just a technology issue.
You got 1. DC's gonna be 3 for this. Would you like to willpower 3 dice to try to get it?
I will try to willpower it, yeah.
Coy? Oh. Alright. So with 3 successes, you got what you need. As you wrangle it up and you hold on to it, it's definitely trying to like get away, but it's not clawing at you or anything like that. It just doesn't like being held. But it's not like actively biting you or anything. But you now have this fox in your hands.
Based on how hungry I probably am, I wonder if it would be a good idea to just try to eat the fox.
Would you like to drink from said fox?
I will drink from said fox.
Okay. You go ahead and just move the mask and just sink your fangs into this fox. And it tastes delicious. It is absolutely quenching and removing that undesirable hunger that you feel within. Obviously, you're still sitting at one hunger because the only way in the good old fashioned world of darkness to get rid of your hunger dice, even as a farmer, is to still drink the last drop from a human. So, but nonetheless, you feel less hungry, but it's not like it has been fully diminished.
Should I have checked for witnesses? Probably. But
Sure.
okay.
Would you like to do that now?
Yeah, that probably seems smart. That should have been the first step, but
We're all learning. It's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
I don't know, man. Beware the cricket man.
With one success, you look around. You don't see anyone around. Just alone in this park with a dead fox in your hand.
Well, I'll put the fox over to the side next to like a tree or something and put a little bit over it as a little bit of a, sorry about that, and then just try to find some sort of cover nearby
Yeah.
if there's anything.
The closest thing you could find to this park that would give you adequate cover is a small little sewage drain that goes underneath part of the hill and disappears under the ground.
I sort of shrug and I'm like, you know what? Close enough, and it's free, so I'm just gonna go for it.
You go ahead and crawl into your little hidey hole and get deep enough back into it where you don't think the sun will reach you.
My fingers.
Exactly. Morgan, about 2 hours of club and bar hopping, and you finally meet up, and you see Riley absolutely just crushing it on the dance floor. Yes, Riley.
All right. Hey, hi. I'm Riley. I would have when I started going to clubs and stuff. I would really like to have awe turn on. I don't know how, but I feel like just maybe the confidence of like, fuck this, I'm a bad bitch. Ain't nobody gonna kill me but me. It's just like, boom. Now people think I'm even more attractive than I am.
Confidence.
You're welcome, world.
Confidence is key.
So, yeah.
You
That's
feel
me.
supernaturally awesome.
I've always been supernaturally attractive.
I didn't say those words.
Yeah, everybody heard it.
But as everyone all eyes are on Riley as they're dancing in the middle of this club, even your eyes, Morgan, can't help but be drawn towards Riley.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm gonna meet them on the dance floor then.
Oh, bet. Here we go.
Thanks, I hate it.
Congratulations. If you gravitate too close, we're dancing now. That's the way it goes. Yep.
Yeah, I think Morgan would take you on.
All right. Boom.
Okay.
No fear.
I need you both to go ahead and roll Dex plus Athletics or Dex plus Performance. Your choice.
Oh, I'm taking
neither one.
I'm taking performance. Because I believe awe applies to performance. It does.
Can I intimidate?
Hold on. Which sheet are you rolling on right now?
Don't ask. Don't ask
And
questions you don't
how-
answer to.
And how much hunger do you have? I don't know if I trust this.
I have 0.
That's why I don't know if I trust this. If you were hanging out at 4, I might be more inclined.
Yeah, my rolls are a lot better then. All right.
It's true. Way more success.
hmm.
So Dex plus performance is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Sick. 0 dots in performance. Let's go, baby.
What?
It's fine. Awe carries.
Yeah.
Awe gives me 3 dots.
It's true. It's just your rank and aspects, right? Added to
It's my rank and presence.
presence. That's meant. Look how present you are.
I'm just gonna let Riley roll because it might not be worth it.
No, you have to roll. It's already been done.
No, it's gonna be awful. Okay.
Is there a DC that we're looking for?
Yeah, each other. This is who is dancing better.
Game on.
You
I'm
got like
willpowering that. Nobody look, I'm willpowering.
Messy crit. With power active. Do it.
I got 0. But Charlie would definitely willpower that. No,
All right, I at least got 2.
You got 3, actually.
you got 3.
3.
You're good.
You want to try to roll for a crit? Go real send it home.
No.
Trying to fish out that willpower slowly but surely.
No. Charlie knows she's an awful dancer.
Whatever
You know
it
the
is.
difference between you and I? I make this shit look good.
Womp, womp.
Oh boy.
As the two of you now, one possibly floundering, the other succeeding and dancing, are now the center of attention in this nightclub. Music bumping. Very, very loud. But you have found each other once again in a club.
And this might be the happiest that you've seen Riley probably ever.
I'm gonna shout, this is either the best or worst idea ever.
Responding back. I think both. Yeah, I want to go with both.
Are you good? Are you on something?
Denial?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take
Yep.
I'll take that one.
100%. Yeah. I don't know. I figure blowing off some steam couldn't hurt, or maybe it would, or maybe both. Forgiveness, not permission, right? That's what the guy in the jeans was saying.
That's what you heard out of that?
But I did not hear out of that.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't super specific.
Yeah.
Bwomp, 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 bwomp.
How long are you planning on staying out?
I don't know. I kind of don't have a place to go. So I was
Yeah.
hoping to maybe, I don't know, charm my way into a windowless room that make sure that doesn't sound sketchy.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we should do that sooner rather than later.
on it, and I'm gonna like spin away. First person I can make eye contact with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making eye contact with them. Just daggers. Here we go. Just boom. Walking like I know what the hell is going on. Still with that I rule the world, everything is mine. Look at how beautiful I am kind of confidence. And I'm gonna, yeah, just whoever that is, I'm gonna walk up to him and just start chatting them up.
That's not where I thought that was going, but I'm here for it.
Did you think I was gonna stumble my way into other stuff? Because no, you know what? All this confidence, I'm entrancing the person, whoever it is, entrancement.
That's not where I thought this was going either, but I'm here for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a rouse check, so I'm gonna make that rouse check. Ouch! I'm hungry.
Ouch, I'm hungry. So that is charisma plus presence
Yup.
versus composure and wits.
Would my awe play into this at all?
No, because it is not a persuasion or performance check. But it
Caveat.
is a charisma related roll. I will allow it.
Okay. I was gonna say you do have the agency to change that.
I will allow it.
Five successes.
Ooh. One.
A.
Alright, and does entrancement have a critical effect?
Not that I see. It's just an hour plus margin.
So you have it for 5 hours.
5 hours.
You get
Roughly
to add
what time is it?
roughly about this time, you're looking about midnight.
All right.
So after now, you get to add your dice equal to presence rating to any social dice pool against the trans subject.
Yes. All right. Cool. Then yeah. So I walk up to this. I'm not discriminating any which way at this point. Just walking up to whoever this is. Just hey, this was super out of nowhere, but me and I think my friend over there thought you were cute and maybe we should get out of here.
Done.
Hell yeah.
Do I hear that?
You sure don't, as it is very loud and Riley is face to face with this individual. But you do see them turn around and point to you and then point back, and the guy says,
Yeah. Cool. And like this isn't something that I or we even normally do, but you know. We'll see.
I'm
see
not
where-
asking questions.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, stop selling when you made the sale, am I right? All right, let's go. You drive.
I brought an Uber here.
Okay, then call an Uber.
Yeah. Instantly looks down at the phone and begins to twiddle away.
Gonna look at Morgan.
I'll follow you up.
Cool.
After a few moments, a car arrives, and they go ahead and make sure the right car and everything. He goes ahead and hops into the Uber.
All right, cool. that while we were waiting, I would have filled you in on my plan here. I got this guy's like whole life in my hands at the moment. It feels like I found us a place to stay for tonight. Nothing that you don't want to happen has to happen. So just take that with a grain of salt. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. That's how we just. I got us a place to stay. If you need it, if you don't need it, you can do your thing. I'll be fine.
No, I definitely need it.
Okay, cool. Then I got us a place.
Okay.
I think if I ask him, he'll give us $20.
You should try 100.
Bet. Hey, can I have $100?
Go ahead and roll charisma plus persuasion. Oh, no, manipulation plus persuasion plus presence times 2. Because you have all active, which adds your presence die, and you also have this individual in trance, which also adds your presence die.
Manipulation plus persuasion?
Yep.
Okay. So we've got persuasion. We've got manipulation. We've got then presence times 2.
Which I believe is 6.
Yes.
In case you're wondering, difficulty is 2.
Okay. The most I can do in the pool size modifier is 5.
Yep. So you just take all 5.
Okay. So not nearly as good as I thought, but like 4.
You only needed 2.
Yeah. I wanted to blow that one out of the water.
Do it. Willpower it.
No.
Okay. Just say you could have. Nelly's holding you back. Instantly reaches into their wallet and pulls out 5 20s and hands it to you.
Oh, hey, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Then yeah.
He looks you up and down, looks Charlie up and down, just has the biggest smile on his face, and then hops into the car.
Yeah. Found us a place to stay and made $100. Here we go.
I hope he's not too disappointed.
Do you think I could like get his phone if I asked?
Do you need it?
I mean, I haven't bought a phone yet. We'll try it later.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. All right. We can't just straight up mug this guy right off the bat. Maybe later. Don't put terrible thoughts and ideas into my head. You're terrible. Oh my god. Cool. And then I'll hop in the car.
Okay. Morgan or Charlie, I assume you also hop into said vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wee! Place to stay for the night.
I love and hate that for you.
If he tries to make a move, I'm going to shut him down and be like, what do you think? What? No. Oh my god. Because again, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
It's messed up.
This feels like an origin story for Nessa.
You're the reason that this person turns into the next Chronicles villain in like 400 years.
Oh, I was talking about Riley.
Oh.
The great thing is nobody told me that I'm actively doing all of this. I'm thinking that there's just something really persuasive about the way I'm asking, or this guy is zooted.
Yes, and. So you guys arrive back at his house. He heads to the bedroom.
Whoa.
I'm gonna.
That is way too fast.
Yeah.
Do you have like drinks?
Yeah, we go. Feel free to grab some.
Like enough for like, party all night?
Yeah.
Because like I have no intention of sleeping. Link.
Same.
Cool, but like, all right. I got 5 hours for this. Like for this entrancement. I don't want to just burn it all. Like,
Sure.
well, we'll lead this guy on a little bit. I'm fine with it.
It's messed up.
Nah. If we don't want to do all of this, I'm just gonna say party for a bit. If he makes a move, shut him down, send him to bed with entrancement. Be like, you're drunk. You need to go to sleep.
Yeah, Charlie is definitely planning on just getting this guy drunk and hopefully he just passes.
You're,
the
you're
fuck out.
you're far too drunk for me to find attractive right now. I'm sorry. You need to go to bed.
I love and hate that for this guy. Sure. About a couple hours go by between the two of you, just continuing give this person drinks. He just ends up passing out.
A rifle through his wallet.
Mm-hmm. Has an ID.
Damn.
Public library card. No cash.
What? Why did I think somebody in this day and age would have more cash than $100 on them? Whatever. Car keys.
You did see him hang him up when you walked in.
Keep an eye on those for a minute. Nah, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, we thought about it for a second. Those are mine now. A yoink.
Okay. Have you thought past the part of like the nighttime though? Like we have to sleep during the day.
Yeah, I was just gonna kind of steal some stuff now and then sleep during the day, and then this guy's an idiot. Probably they hit him with the, oh no, I totally live here. Like tomorrow night.
But like, don't you think he would wake us up when it's morning or whenever he wakes up?
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Is that like a basement or something? Is this an apartment? Is it a house?
It's
Is
a
it
house.
okay? I'm looking for a crawl space. I'm looking for a basement. I hate the concept, but beggars can't be choosers at the moment.
You check the entirety of the interior of this house. No entrance to any sort of basement or anything like that. You can check outside if you would like and see if there's anything out there.
Yeah, I'll take a look out there.
Yeah, you see there's a small little hole you can crawl underneath the house that has a small little crawl space that's maybe like a foot and a half.
That does not seem worth it.
I would take my chances there than in the sun.
I mean, yeah.
If I put the car keys back, will you trust me?
I mean, I was kind of hoping like there'd be a basement we could at least put like a mattress down.
I was kind of hoping that too. Oh. How far from downtown are we?
It's a solid, like, it was about a 15-minute drive.
Cool. I mean, there's a shelter. The shelter, we could probably go get that. Then go like crash there.
Yeah, actually, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's
no.
grab what we need here
100%.
and go over there.
Oh my God. Rob's face is priceless.
Jonas super doesn't answer.
Womp womp.
Transmit. Compel.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
You're looking for a different set of powers. You're looking for peer beyond the veil.
I'm gonna order another Uber, but from that guy's phone.
Messed up.
And I'll put the car keys back. He can keep that. I'm taking a lot of money off of him tonight.
Just take the phone with. You can Uber
All right.
tomorrow too.
All right, I'm in.
Okay.
A
You
yoink.
You guys go ahead and head towards the shelter.
Going to the shelter. Help me, I'm very in need.
I mean, the people that are there recognize you. You guys spent
Yeah.
enough time there.
And I probably look like shit.
Yeah, you guys are both pale as hell.
Yeah, I'm very off the wagon.
You get helped in by the people that are helping overnight. They both are asking if you've seen. Why can I not think of his name?
Jonas.
Jonas. Thank you. They haven't seen him in the last 3 or 4 days.
Oh, wow. No, I haven't seen him in a while.
It's just not like.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that seems really weird.
Oh, I'm sure he's somewhere around here.
Yeah.
But
He's off doing good somewhere.
Hope so.
Guy's freaking Superman. Of course he is.
That's just the caffeine. But you guys can go ahead and crash over there and point off to some of the rooms.
hey, can you like I don't know, we're just kind of feeling a little like very crappy. Just don't wake us up. We'll come out when we're ready.
You got it.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Don't know. Hell yeah, we
I'm
did it.
gonna head off to the room.
Same,
Lock
same.
the door. If they have locks on.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
All right, same, same. I'll head off and lock myself in.
You guys definitely get some stuff, put it in the way, and blocking the light from the window that's in the room. You're getting different furniture and just putting it in that direction. As you guys all, at one point or another, fall into sleep. And another day stirs in Indianapolis. And that's where we go ahead and call it this evening.
We did it.
Thank you guys so much for coming, hanging out. Really do appreciate it. We understand that it's a little bit of a slower pace to start us off with, but we're a bunch of kindred learning how to survive one step at a time and make terrible choices by going back to your old stomping grounds of where your cell used to work at.
I'm on drugs. Nobody will believe that I'm dead.
But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging by. I really do appreciate it. We will be live next week with another episode of Indy by Night Blurred Lines. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good night, guys.